back. Back-to-back basketball Christmas Day videos. I'm going to do 2 videos today, and I'm probably going to do 2 more videos tomorrow to try to finish out all these predictions, because the difference between football and basketball is that with football, I can do 1 video at a time because it's easier. With basketball, it gets a little complicated because of the teams that are playing. Okay, the next game I want to predict is the 76ers versus the Boston Celtics in Boston. Now, this one right here has a lot of potential for these teams to face each other in the NBA playoffs. If the NBA playoffs started right now in the East, these 2 teams would have to face each other. Wait for it. Future spoiler alert. I'm going to say it right now. Future spoiler alert. 7-game series. I'm calling it right now. These 2 teams are going to face each other on Christmas Day. They're going to face each other before the All-Star break. They're going to face each other again after the All-Star break. So if they already played once or twice, they got to face each other 2 more times. And when the NBA playoffs start, do not be surprised or shocked in any mere shape or form if these 2 teams see each other either in the 2nd round or in the 3rd round. Both basketball teams are very competitive. Both basketball teams have lots of firepower. Both basketball teams have a starting 5 and a bench. Both basketball teams have players that have been so experienced that these players are world beaters. Both teams have won against each other, and games have gone into overtime against each other. Now, this is the basketball game I expect that we might see an overtime. Hell, you might see 2 overtimes. Now, we got Boston Celtics player, which y'all know is Kyrie Irving, who's gone to the NBA Finals 3 times in his NBA career. Now he's on the Celtics. He is the star of the team, and this guy, you do not want to underestimate Kyrie Irving. I mean, you do not. This guy's got crossovers. He can slam dunk. The guy can hit a 3 from half court. The guy can get 7 to 8 steals before you can even say the word flash. The guy can score 20 points, 30 points, 40 points. Hell, before you can go to sleep, he might drop 50 points. That's how good Kyrie Irving is. Now, the Boston Celtics have been winning a lot of basketball games, and it's hard to beat Boston in Boston. There have only been a few teams that have come in and beaten them in Boston, and one of the teams that have come in and kind of, to me, and this is just me, I don't know about you, the only team to me that kind of has Boston's number would probably be Philly. I mean, they're the only team that come in the past and present, come in and beat Boston in Boston. You heard me. There are only a few teams that can come into the Boston Garden and actually do that. Now, they can play some strong defense. Boston right now is known for their defense. Now, they can play offense. Now, I do believe when this game start up, we're going to see Kyrie Irving first, try to fill out the game, try to get a sense of what direction to go to. And I do believe that the coach is going to wait until the 2nd or 3rd quarter to tell Kyrie Irving, all right, turn up the high voltage. All right, stop playing around with these guys and get serious, get physical, get in the paint, and give me some strong production numbers. As for Philly, I think Drew Holiday is still on the team. I'll have to check. But with the new addition of Jimmy Butler, you can't go wrong with this basketball team. I mean, Jimmy Butler there, you can't go wrong with this team. This team is stacked with firepower. They have won basketball games. They have beaten teams that you just wouldn't, teams that you don't think they would beat, they beat. And I do believe that when the playoffs do start, I suspect Philly and Boston will either face each other in the 2nd round or in the 3rd round. Now, who wins this basketball game? I'm probably going to say, I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to say Boston should win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Philly sends the game into an overtime and could potentially take it. Score, probably 90 to maybe 110, possibly. So these were my back-to-back video predictions. I didn't want to make these too long. Until then, peace.